Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be discussing about SAN versus NAS. Here we have SAN, which is storage area network, whereas NAS is network attached storage. First we'll discuss about NAS, network attached storage. An NAS is a computer connected to a network that provides file-based data storage services to other devices on the network. The primary strength of NAS is how simple it is to set up and deploy. NAS volumes appear to the user as a network mounted volume. The files to be served are typically connected on one or more storage drives, often arranged into logical, redundant storage containers or a RAID. To simplify, RAID is a redundant array of inexpensive disks. So you take a couple of inexpensive disks and make it into a redundant array, which provides you with more storage area and more storage space. Now, what are the benefits of NAS? NAS is relatively inexpensive compared to the SAN, and it is 24/7 remote data availability, which means you can access it anytime you want, anytime, anywhere. And then good expandability, which means you can scale it to whatever the size you like. You can expand it to whatever the size you want. If you're running low on storage, you can add more disks, and you can increase the storage space. Automatic backup to other devices and cloud, which means it automatically backs up the data to other devices and cloud so that there won't be any data loss or packet loss. And flexibility, it is really flexible to talk about. It allows various types of data. The limitations of NAS. The weakness of NAS are related to scale and performance. As more users need access, the server might not be able to keep up and could require the addition of more servers for extra horsepower. Any latency or slow or retired connections is usually not noticed by users for smaller files. But a major problem in demanding environments such as video production, where files are extremely large and latency is more than a few milliseconds, it can disrupt the production steps such as rendering. Now, we can move on to storage area networks. SAN is a dedicated high performance network for consolidated block level storage. The network interconnects storage devices, switches, and hosts. High-end enterprises SAN may also include SAN directors for higher performance and efficient capacity usage. Now let's look at the benefits of SAN. SAN has extremely fast data access. Dedicated network for storage relieves stress on LAN. It is highly expandable. It is operating system level or block level access to files. High quality of service for demanding applications such as video editing. Now, let's look at the major differences between SAN and NAS. Here we have NAS, typically used in homes and small to medium sized businesses. SAN is used in professional and enterprise environments. NAS is less expensive, whereas SAN is more expensive. NAS is easier to manage, SAN requires more administration. In NAS, data accessed as if it were network attached drive, whereas in SAN, servers access the data as if it were a local hard drive. Now, in NAS, speed dependent on local TCP/IP, usually Ethernet network, typically 100 megabits to 1 gigabit per person, 1 gigabit per second, generally slower throughput and higher latency due to slower file system layer. Whereas in SAN, it has high speed using fiber channels, 2 gigabits to 128 gigabits per second, and some SANs use ISCI as less expensive but slower alternative to fiber channels. Here in NAS, we have input output protocols. Those are NFS, Network File System, SMB, CIFS, and HTTP, Hypertextual Protocol. And whereas in SAN, the input output protocols are SCSI, ISCSI, FCOE. In NAS, network attached storage, we have lower end, not highly scalable. High end NAS scale to petabytes using clusters or scale out nodes. Whereas in SAN, the network architecture enables administrators or admins to scale both performance and capacity as needed. NAS does not work well with virtualization, but SAN works well with virtualization. These are the major differences between SAN and NAS. Thank you for watching.